Oh, this will be a January project. No, it's a forever long project. I've done this for a while. Can we do something new? Okay, but you're not going to make it easy. You're just not going to work if you sit on my lap. Welcome back for part 2 of making bunny boucle yarn. We left off where I had made all the row legs in order to spin for the looping thread. So now we get to go spin, spin, spin. Okay, let's untangle you. This is the tricky part about pausing this plying, is that I haven't figured out a great way to keep it from tangling on itself. Okay, let's see. Can we get the wheel back in motion? Go, wheel, go, 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 go. Let's get spinning. I also have found that I can't sit here and ply in super long chunks because the silk starts to hurt my hand. I need to wear a leather glove or something. I feel like if I was just sitting here and plying this for a really long time, that it would start to feel like it's wearing a groove in my hand. Finally getting on to the last plying step for boucle yarn. I was getting really frustrated with this. So because I tried plying this and it just wasn't going well, so I ran most of the yarn back through my bobbin, doing counterclockwise to give it more twist. But then it broke, so I guess we'll try plying again this last little bit. And we'll see how it goes. Hopefully this goes okay and is not frustrating. I'm getting kind of regretting my life choices here making boucle. I'm kind of regretting my life choices here making boucle yarn. But I decided, as much fun as it was to spin the silk, I'm kind of getting over this project. And I don't know how much I need to spin. So I'm just using a commercial yarn. It's a really thin cotton to ply, and we'll see how that goes. I guess we'll count this as the test ply. Wish me luck. Don't know how much twist this needs, so I'm just gonna put it on the second to last whirl and we'll see how it goes. Maybe I should put it on the slowest whirl. I don't know. And don't twingle up on yourselves. Don't do that. Okay, there it is, kind of spreading out, getting some loopies. I'm trying to figure out which hand I want to hold what. Okay, I feel like I was getting the hang of this until my plying ball rolled off into the dirt. Now I gotta fix it all. Okay, I've decided that holding the plying string with my left hand while I use my right hand to kind of manage the boucle part and kind of scooch down the curly cues to kind of even them out. That is working the best for me. I should have put a lot more of the Angora mix onto the thread for a more consistently loopy yarn. So part of what I did here was I added more of the other yarn onto it. So hopefully we'll see how that works out when I get to plying that. This is definitely a slow process. So that bigger bobbin is gonna take like forever. I decided to switch to my largest whirl. I don't know, seemed better. Definitely in the sections where my Angora mix yarn is really thin, it would have really been nicer if I would have gotten more of it loaded up onto the binder thread. Or not the binder, the core thread. And I also feel like if they're bunched up too much, then it just kind of looks like more like a coil than the loops. So it's, you know, it's a figuring out where's the happy medium of it. Spread out enough to look nice and loopy, but not too spread out that it just looks like a regular plied yarn. Here is the skein that I finished. It's all washed and dried, and I'm actually pretty happy with it. So I was winding it onto my Nitty Naughty. I was thinking that I wasn't really gonna like the hand of it because I could, you know, definitely feel the cotton feels different than the wool and everything. Now that it's been washed and dried, I actually kind of think it feels really nice, and it actually looks fairly balanced, which I was surprised. So I already got started while Murph was having his bark fest with the cat. Got started plying our big skein. So continuing that with the whatever cotton thread this is. And yeah, that is my plan. That is my plan. I've got a bunch more of this. I don't know how far this ball will get us with the plying of this. I don't know. Okay, so I reached the end. Where is it even? What are you even doing, yarn? I don't know. Somewhere on here I reached the end of my plying ball. And honestly, I'm tempted to stop here, end this video here, and just show you what I finished. Well, here's my dilemma. So much unplied yarn left on this bobbin. It's already mid-February. I feel like I'm never gonna finish this video. I was really like, oh, this will be a January project. No, it's a forever long project. Basically, plying bouquet is slow. And it takes, you know, so many steps. So I guess I am kind of glad I didn't spin the binder thread, because then it would really be a forever project. Anyways. I'm tempted to just, you know, have 2 small skeins and call that good. But if I do that, I kind of want to move on to other projects. So I'm like, well, I've done this for a while. Can we do something new? But then this will leave this full, and when will I feel motivated to finish it? That's the problem. So I guess I shall just keep carrying on. We'll wind some more yarn to use as the binder thread. Yeah, I guess we'll just keep on keeping on. Okay, you stay there. Don't get lost. sadly, it was getting all tangled. Winding a tiny ball of yarn by hand with tiny, very thin thread is not the easiest thing in the world, which was why I was really wanting to do it all on my ball winding machine. Sorry, Murph, you're gonna have to be just a little bit more patient before we can go outside. This is taking longer than I was hoping it would. Too hard to hold on to a tiny yarn ball. It's trying to jump out of my fingers. It's gonna have to wait a little bit. Your solar powered dog. And the more the sunshine is out, the more energy you have. Grr. This is not helping my motivation to finish this project. Bah! Why are you all tangled? Somehow I did something wrong when I first started unwinding you, and now it's just a mess and I keep making it worse. Ugh. Kinda tempted just to throw you away. Start with a new skein. Plus, why make this kind of yarn thread skinny stuff into a hank, skein, whatever, not a cone or ball or cake? You're supposed to help make this project go faster, not slower, by being a pain in the patoot. Brrr. Okay, seems to be going okay, and hopefully I haven't ruined the fact that it's okay by saying that out loud. Yeah, is it gonna get tangled just because I was like, look, it's not tangling? What do you think, Murph? I know, we're supposed to be outside. Not sitting here tangling these. Yep, see? Yep. Wants to be a tangled mess again. Oh, thready thread, boo. Okay, Murph. I think when I finally either get this rest done or give up and chuck it in the bin, in the trash, shall we celebrate with a game of keep away, stick chase? Okay, maybe you'll cooperate. What do you think, Murph? Toes crossed since my fingers are busy? Oh, except this section is tangling itself in a different way. I'm feeling hopeful. Please don't dash my hopes. Seems to be going well. Hi, Murph. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Wait, but you're not going to make it easy. It's just not going to work if you sit on my lap. It's not going to work if you sit on my lap. Here, can you come sit next to me? Hi. I know, you're bored. Hallelujah. Okay, stupid, annoyingly difficult side quest almost complete. I really hope that this is enough yarn to finish the plying of our boucle yarn. I might have a little cry when this runs out before we're finished. Because that was way more difficult than it should have been. We're getting so close to finishing. See, our bobbin is quite low. Ooh. But the problem is that our other bobbin is getting quite full. Oh, Murph. We're definitely playing some yarn chicken. And I really want to get this finished today because it's taking twice as long as I had thought. I thought, oh, I can finish this in January. And now it's Ah, past the middle of February. Stop scratching my head, Murph. So here, wish me luck that I can get this done today. And, oops. I probably didn't do a very good job breaking that off there, but, ta-da, we are done. Dun, dun, dun. And let me tie this off so it doesn't all come undone. Hooray! The project that feels like it's taken forever. It's done. Do, do, do. And also excitingly and a little bit surprisingly, we didn't even lose a bobbin chicken. And we didn't have to wind more yarn for the binding thread. So that also makes me very happy. Woo-hoo! And Murph, are you happy I'm done spinning? Yeah? Probably. Here I am trying to break this off and remembering, oh yeah, it's cotton. Let's find scissors instead of breaking my hand trying to break the cotton. Scissors, scissors, scissors. Okay, there we go. Okay, well, this definitely got some energy in this yarn. I guess we'll see, see what it looks like when we're done washing and soaking it. Washing it? Yeah. Okay, here are two skeins. So the first little test one that we showed you before, and our finished other skein. As you can maybe see, I don't know, is the camera, are we camera person, can we see the whole skein in the camera? Are you doing your job, camera person? Or do I need to fire you?
No.
Okay. Okay, so this one ended up shorter. I mean, I wound these on my same nitty dotty. I'm assuming the extra energy that got in this one, because I ran it back through my wheel that one time, extra time. I'm assuming that is resulting in this not as long. I don't, man, I try even practice this and I still can't figure out how to explain this. It looks like it's shorter. Whatever.
It's shorter, but it's got way more.
Anyways, two skeins, yay! What do I think? So this first one has more separate loops. I don't know, this one obviously is a little more like crazy looking. That's not the right word. It's got way more loopy loops. Way more loopy loops. I actually feel like the hand of the two is fairly similar. And surprisingly, after this has been washed and dried, it's actually hanging pretty straight, which I didn't think it would. But for now, I'm just, hey, put the camera back on me, not on Murph. Murph, you don't get to steal the show.
Yeah, he does.
Okay, I'm gonna fire you if you don't do what I ask you to,
Mama,
camera
this is
person.
for shenanigans. You need shenanigans.
I need an ending. Can't have any shenanigans if we don't even get an ending done.
It smells fine.
Now shush it so that I can get back to what I'm trying to say.
You shall never silence me.
Shush it, shush it.
Me too. Speedy. Can you get out?
I'm actually overall pretty pleased with how this came out. I'm excited to make a project with it some point in the future. I'm thinking it would be really cool to weave with it. And I don't know. I don't know what that would be that I would weave. I am also glad to be done with this project. It got really frustrating. And although part of me is tempted, because I still have that other silk, the dyed silk, and I have some actual like pure mohair. So I'm like thinking, oh, it'd be really cool to actually spin a mohair boucle. And then I'm thinking, wait, this was just so frustrating. Why? So, we'll save that for a future project. But I'll probably do some easier spins in between, just to, have some relaxing spinning time. If you enjoyed this project, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Do the things. We'll see you next time. Bye.
As soon as I like, Murphy, he's like, dude.
Yeah.